And I worked on this floorboard a little. I trimmed it. I've got it where it'll fit that cross member there. I cut a slot in it. Next thing I'm going to do is make the seat risers and try to put seats in here and try to get this where I can go drive it around out there and check out, well, just the driving. Well, there's my risers mocked up. That one there, I didn't drill it far enough when I put the screw in and I split it, so I filled it full of glue and clamped it, and that's why it's clamped. But these will be good. Left and right, they're screwed from the inside, so you won't see any wood or won't see any screws. So this will be good enough. Get a little of this glue off of here. So this one will be fine. Well, there's all four of the seat risers glued together. Made a little mistake. I've got just a 1/16 of an inch on that one. It's too short. This one's 1/16 too long. I forgot that they weren't exactly the right size. I cut these things months ago. Well, there's the seat. Kind of mocked up to where it's going to go. Might be off an inch or so. It's I get into it. Steering wheel's a little low, but I can get in and crash bang. My feet reach the pedals real good. I got a lot of leverage here with the back of the seat. Steering wheel's almost centered. My door will close over here. And I got room here for whatever I need. My shifter will be about right here. It's that seems to be comfortable enough. I think I'll take it forward quite a bit, but the floor is not really put in good. I'm just looking at relative. My foot's hitting the accelerator pump good. It's real quick to the brake. I got a lot of room in that brake, at least an inch. So that was part of the thing before, and I didn't really have any leverage on my back, but now it's good, and I can tell I can really put the force into it, and my firewall is really not flexing, and it'll be bolted into the floor down there on the bottom anyway. So this is pretty much the right position. It'll be easy to steer it. The seat will slide up and back. So I think it's just a little hard getting in and out of it with no floorboard, because I got to step all the way down here to the floor. But if the running board was on it, it wouldn't be too hard. It will be a little bit of a contortion to get in there, mostly because these seat risers here, I guess if I wanted, I'd cut them down. This seat's for the other side, but the driver's seat right in here is missing a panel. It looks kind of ugly, but the seats are the same. So I think this is good. this is plenty good enough to put some screws in it and my angle plates, and screw that floor down to the frame, and I should be able to drive it without any trouble. I probably don't even have to screw it down, just put a couple big clamps in it. But don't look bad. I'll get some nice new seat covers for it. But basically I was trying to make these seat risers and get them all right and how they bolt to the seat. I don't really want to try screwing anything down into this wood. It's not really much of a ideal scene. What I was planning on doing is putting a piece of angle iron here front and back. I can put like 3 screws on it into the board, and then the angle iron will have a bolt welded on it, so I can just put a nut in here, clamp that seat down so it'll be raised up about another, I don't know, head of a bolt, 3/8 of an inch or something, and that'll be fine. And I can put like 6 screws in that board there. That'll be fine to hold it down to the floor. And I'll put obviously some kind of a seat belt in it that'll be bolted down to the frame. But anyway, there's the mock-up. Don't look too bad. We'll press on. I'll let this glue dry, and we'll try to get the other one in and put all the metal in it. So like and subscribe, guys. Tell a friend. Sure appreciate you watching. Well, I'm moving on here to the seats. I was going to put the this is the original driver's seat. I was going to put it on the other side because it's got a big plastic thing missing and it's ugly. But I found one on eBay, so I'll go ahead and make this the driver's seat. That way the seat belt guides will work. Now I've got a couple pieces of angle iron. This is a couple old bed frames. One is quite a bit bigger than the other, but I was able to get 2 pieces out of each one. The big piece there is going to go on the outside. It's already got some holes bored in it, so I can stick some screws in it. This one I don't have any holes, and it was a little shorter, so I put it on the inside. What I did was try to line these things up where they're parallel with the seat tracks. I couldn't do it. That you can see down there on the bottom. That one there comes out, and the whole angle iron is sloped towards the outside. And this one is on the inside, and the whole angle iron is sloped in there. But I've got it where I'm about halfway into both of them, where I can weld it solid. I think that'll be good enough. And these are going to be sitting on my 2x4 or 2x6 runner mount. So I'm going to tack these in right now, and then I'll set it on the boards and see what it looks like. Well, this is approximately where my seat riser is going to go. So I'll get this seat lifted up and put in there. I could screw this riser on the seat itself first, but I just want to set it in and see what it's going to look like for the starters. Well, the seat looks good. I centered up the stripe here with the middle of the dash, and it looks like my riser will be over here towards the side of the floorboard. The floorboard goes all the way into about 3/4 of an inch off of the frame here, and I just set in it. It feels real good. I got about 2.5, maybe 3 inches above my head. Let's take a look from the other side. I'm going to have enough room for the shifter. It's kind of dark back in there, but you can see I got a lot of room for the I guess trunk space. This little old door isn't really going to do any good, but I don't know how far these seats will fold down, but I think I can fold it up pretty good, and I can get a pretty big suitcase or something back there. And another good thing is how much it leans back. I'll lean that seat. See, it reclines quite a bit. It's almost to the roof or the back window, but that's where it goes, so you could actually sleep in this thing if you wanted to. I'll move it forward as far as I can get it, and we'll see how much room I got to put a suitcase or something in the back. It's leaned up all the way. If I went over this seat, I could get something in there from the door side.